Since Luka Doncic's arrival in the City of Angels, one undeniable truth has emerged. The Los Angeles Lakers universe now revolves around the prodigious talent of the Slovenian sensation. This is not a fleeting phase or a temporary shift in priorities. Instead, it marks a fundamental realignment, an ambitious restructuring that sets the foundation for the franchise's aspirations to return to the NBA's elite and, more importantly, to championship contention. Dončić is not just another superstar. He is the centerpiece, the focal point upon which the Lakers are placing their hopes for a new era of dominance. This unwavering commitment to Dončić was further underscored by the Lakers' aggressive, albeit ultimately unsuccessful, pursuit of a complementary center. The front office fully understands that surrounding their generational talent with the right pieces is paramount. It's not just about acquiring skilled players, but ensuring they seamlessly integrate into Doncic's unique style of play. The attempted acquisition of Mark Williams, though it fell through, sent a strong message. The Lakers are fully committed to maximizing Doncic's potential. Similarly, the surprising turn of events involving Dalton Knecht reinforced the franchise's laser focus on building a roster that enhances Doncic's strengths. However, roster construction and tactical adjustments are only part of the equation. The biggest challenge facing the Lakers at this moment is managing Doncic's recovery from a lingering calf injury, an ailment that has kept him sidelined since the Christmas Day showdown against the Minnesota Timberwolves. The Lakers find themselves walking a tightrope, balancing the need to reintegrate their star player into the lineup with the long-term priority of safeguarding his health. The ultimate key to unlocking the team's success is not just having Dončić on the floor, but ensuring he is operating at full strength. With this in mind, the Lakers have taken a cautious and deliberate approach since Dončić's return to action against the Utah Jazz on February 10th. His minutes have been strictly monitored, and he has yet to surpass 25 minutes in either of the 2 games he has played. The All-Star break came at an opportune moment, providing Dončić with valuable time to rest and heal. His decision to skip the All-Star festivities further underscored his commitment to prioritizing recovery over short-term accolades. Now, with the regular season resuming, all indications suggest that the Lakers will continue to exercise patience, gradually increasing Doncic's workload in a controlled manner. The Lakers face a challenging schedule immediately following the All-Star break, with back-to-back matchups against the Charlotte Hornets and the Portland Trail Blazers. According to renowned NBA insider Mark Stein, the expectation is that Dončić will only participate in one of these contests, as the team aims to manage his workload ahead of Saturday's marquee matchup against Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. The prevailing sentiment is that Dončić will participate in just one of these encounters before Saturday night's voyage to Denver, where he's slated to face off against his close confidant, Nikola Jokic, in the lead-up to the Lakers' home game against the Mavericks next Tuesday. Considering the Hornets and Blazers sit near the bottom of the league standings, the decision to rest Dončić in one of these games seems both logical and prudent. While chemistry with his new teammates is undoubtedly important, the top priority must be preserving Doncic's health and ensuring he is in peak condition for the playoffs. Rushing him back into extended minutes too soon could risk aggravating his injury, an outcome the Lakers simply cannot afford. For the Lakers, sustained success in this new era with Luka Dončić does not rest solely on shrewd roster construction or innovative coaching strategies. It requires discipline, patience, and a long-term vision, an understanding that prioritizing Doncic's health over immediate wins is the only path to true contention. The Lakers must embrace the bigger picture, recognizing that building a championship-caliber team takes time, sacrifice, and above all, an unwavering commitment to nurturing their superstars' rise to greatness. If they get this right, Dončić has the potential to lead them not just to another title, but to an era of sustained dominance in the NBA. In a stunning and unforeseen development that sent shockwaves through the NBA, LeBron James made a last-minute announcement just moments before tip-off at the highly anticipated All-Star game. He would not be participating due to lingering injuries. The news, which caught fans, analysts, and even fellow players off guard, immediately ignited a firestorm of reactions across the basketball world. While some sympathized with James' decision to prioritize his health, others criticized the timing of the revelation, arguing that he should have disclosed his status sooner. The debate centered on the idea that an earlier announcement would have allowed the NBA to name a replacement, ensuring that the integrity of the event remained intact and that every roster spot was properly filled. Leave your like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any updates. LeBron's absence was no minor omission. It reshaped the entire dynamic of the All-Star game, forcing Team Shaq to compete without one of the most dominant players in league history. While an All-Star game is, at its core, a showcase of entertainment rather than cutthroat competition, losing a player of LeBron's stature undeniably altered the energy and flow of the contest. However, with one door closing, another opened. Stephen Curry, always eager to rise to the occasion, seized the opportunity and delivered a breathtaking performance that electrified the Chase Center crowd. His dazzling array of deep three-pointers and unmatched shot-making ability captivated fans and propelled his team to victory. In the end, Curry's heroics earned him the coveted All-Star Game MVP award, further cementing his legacy as one of the most electrifying and beloved players in the NBA. Meanwhile, LeBron remained focused on his recovery, spending time away from the game to heal both physically and mentally. On Monday, he offered fans a rare glimpse into his post-All-Star break routine by sharing a video on Instagram. The footage showcased his relentless commitment to maintaining peak physical condition, featuring clips of him engaging in rigorous training sessions designed to keep his body primed for the remainder of the season. Yet, beyond the grueling workouts, the video also revealed a softer, more personal side of the Lakers superstar, heartwarming moments spent with his daughter, Juri James. In an era where athletes are often defined solely by their on-court exploits, this candid look into LeBron's life reinforced the importance of balance, family, and the human element that often gets overshadowed by relentless competition. The primary reason behind James' decision to sit out the All-Star game lies in his persistent battle with left foot and ankle issues. These nagging injuries have been a growing concern for both the Lakers' medical staff and the fanbase, as they pose a potential obstacle in the team's quest for playoff positioning. Despite dealing with recurring pain and the wear and tear that comes with 21 seasons in the NBA, James has demonstrated remarkable durability, missing just one game since the start of January. His ability to push through discomfort and perform at an elite level is a testament to both his legendary work ethic and his unparalleled resilience. Now, as the Lakers prepare to resume their regular season campaign on Wednesday against the Charlotte Hornets, all eyes are on LeBron's availability. The burning question dominating discussions among Lakers fans, analysts, and even rival teams is whether the four-time champion will be ready to return to action. At the moment, his status remains unconfirmed, leaving the Lakers faithful in a state of anxious anticipation. Given his well-documented history of playing through pain and defying physical limitations, there's an undercurrent of optimism that he will suit up. However, the ultimate decision will rest on a careful evaluation by the Lakers' medical team and LeBron's own assessment of his body's readiness. The Lakers find themselves at a crucial juncture in the season, with every game carrying significant weight in a fiercely competitive Western Conference playoff race. LeBron's presence on the court could be the difference between a late-season surge and a frustrating battle for positioning in the play-in tournament. Yet, the organization must also tread carefully, recognizing that a premature return could risk exacerbating his condition, an outcome that could have dire consequences for the team's long-term aspirations. Beyond the immediate implications of James' return, this situation underscores a broader theme: the delicate balance between short-term urgency and long-term sustainability. The Lakers' front office and coaching staff must navigate this fine line with precision, ensuring that their superstar remains healthy for the games that truly matter. This approach is especially critical given the physical toll that LeBron's high-mileage career has taken on his body. Managing his workload and optimizing his recovery is not just a strategic choice, it's a necessity. While fans eagerly await an official update on LeBron's status, the Lakers continue to forge ahead, knowing that the fate of their season could hinge on his availability. Whether he takes the court against Charlotte or opts for additional rest, one thing remains clear: his impact extends far beyond his scoring ability or on-court leadership. His presence alone instills confidence in his teammates, elevates the Lakers' overall performance, and sends a message to the rest of the league that, despite the adversity, Los Angeles remains a formidable force in the championship conversation. For now, the countdown to Wednesday's game continues, and the basketball world watches with bated breath. Will LeBron James suit up and make his much-anticipated return, or will caution prevail as he continues to prioritize his recovery? The answer to that question could very well shape the trajectory of the Lakers' season, and perhaps their championship hopes as well. The Los Angeles Lakers, currently riding an impressive wave of momentum with 10 victories in their last 12 outings, are reportedly setting their sights on strengthening their roster even further as they push toward a deep playoff run. The mid-season acquisition of Luka Dončić has injected a potent dose of talent and dynamism into the team's offense, elevating their ceiling and reigniting a sense of renewed optimism among the Lakers' faithful. The Lakers have positioned themselves as a legitimate title contender once again. However, despite their recent success, the Lakers' front office remains proactive in its pursuit of additional reinforcements to bolster the team's depth and versatility. The trade window, while creating ripples of uncertainty, has also presented intriguing opportunities for potential roster upgrades. According to a report from Jake Fisher of the Stein Line, the Lakers have purportedly expressed interest in acquiring former New York Knicks standout RJ Barrett, currently with the Toronto Raptors. Fisher's report suggests that Barrett's long-term future in Toronto is far from certain. Pinpointing Barrett's standing within the Raptors' long-term plans is trickier than it might initially appear, Fisher wrote, indicating that there could be internal deliberations regarding Barrett's fit with the team moving forward. He also pointed out a key financial aspect. Barrett has 2 years remaining on his current contract after the season, with significant salary commitments of $27.7 million in 2025 to 26 and $29.6 million in 2026 to 27. These figures could impact the Raptors' flexibility in shaping their roster, particularly as they shift their focus toward developing younger talents such as Grady Dick and Jacoby Walter. Given this strategic direction, there is a growing belief that Toronto could entertain trade offers for Barrett during the upcoming offseason. The possibility of Barrett joining the Lakers presents an intriguing scenario. Selected 3rd overall in the 2019 NBA draft by the Knicks, Barrett spent 4.5 productive seasons in New York, where he established himself as a reliable secondary scoring option. His ability to attack the rim, absorb contact, and finish through traffic made him a valuable piece alongside the Knicks' primary playmakers. However, his inconsistent three-point shooting and occasional struggles in high-pressure playoff situations ultimately contributed to his departure from New York. Since arriving in Toronto via trade in January 2024, Barrett has shown significant growth and flashes of his star potential. Over a 32-game stretch last season, he averaged an impressive 21.8 points per game, while demonstrating newfound efficiency, shooting 55.3% from the field and nearly 40% from beyond the arc. This level of production, coupled with his improving perimeter shooting, suggests that Barrett is evolving into the type of versatile wing player that championship-contending teams covet. That said, a critical question looms over the Lakers' reported interest. Does Barrett's skill set fill a pressing need for the team? Adding Barrett would undoubtedly provide another dynamic scoring threat, but it would also require a significant financial commitment and possibly force the team to part ways with valuable assets in a trade. If the Lakers' front office is genuinely determined to pursue Barrett, they are in a favorable position to make a deal happen. With a mix of veteran contracts, promising young players, and draft assets at their disposal, they have the flexibility to craft an appealing trade package for the Raptors. The potential formation of a new Big Three, featuring Barrett, Dončić, and Lebron would be an enticing proposition, adding another dimension to an already potent offensive attack. Yet, as with any major roster move, the Lakers must carefully weigh the risks and rewards. Financially, committing to Barrett's contract would impact the team's ability to make additional moves in the coming seasons. Strategically, integrating another ball-dominant wing into a system that already features 2 primary playmakers could require adjustments in the offensive scheme. And from a chemistry standpoint, the Lakers must consider how Barrett's presence would affect the current dynamic within the locker room. Beyond the logistics of a potential deal, there's also the question of whether Barrett himself sees Los Angeles as an ideal destination. Having spent the bulk of his career under the bright lights of New York, Barrett is no stranger to playing in a major market with high expectations. However, transitioning to a team led by multiple superstars could require him to adjust his role, potentially shifting from a primary or secondary scoring option to more of a complementary piece within the Lakers system. Would he thrive in such an environment, or would the transition stifle his continued development? The Lakers' decision-makers must also consider alternative paths to strengthening the roster. If Barrett's acquisition proves too costly, other trade or free agent options may provide similar benefits without the same financial burden. There's also the possibility that the front office remains patient, choosing to prioritize internal development and waiting for a more opportune moment to make a significant roster move. As the NBA season progresses and the Lakers continue their pursuit of championship glory, one thing remains certain: they are not content with standing still. The organization's aggressive approach to roster building reflects a commitment to maximizing LeBron James' remaining years in the league, while ensuring that Luka Dončić has a strong supporting cast for the future. Whether RJ Barrett ultimately becomes part of that equation remains to be seen, but the mere fact that his name is being linked to the Lakers suggests that Rob Pelinka and the front office are keeping all options on the table. For now, Lakers fans will eagerly await further developments, knowing that the team's championship aspirations remain firmly intact. Whether it's Barrett or another marquee addition, the Lakers' pursuit of greatness continues, and the basketball world will be watching closely to see what moves they make next.